Okay, there we go. I was kind of like, sorry, I got sidetracked because door slamming. Hi. Anyways, yeah, today's just going to be a chill stream. I don't feel like Fire Emblem. It's been a rough week. This is me kind of going on a binge. So this is me just being like, I am really enjoying Strixhaven, so I'm going to play Strixhaven. Well, open Strixhaven, crack a box Strixhaven, and I got lots of Japanese uh Strixhaven packs, which I really wanted to open. I'm just like, I don't want to wait for the weekend. Let's just open them now and make myself happy. Because I want to be happy. And today's been a nice day, so I got the Dolly Parton jab. I'm going to call it that from now on. Isn't that lovely, hon? The Dolly Parton jab. Let's see if I can get this open. So I don't know why. I feel like this box looks a lot better than the American one did. Like, it's the same. It is. Everything's the same. But for some reason, it just looks nicer. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because this pack one's all to myself. It's got the nice perforated things. I love about the Japanese ones. I really like the Japanese. Like, I might start buying these. Because, for sure, like, these are actually... Like, the foils will probably not curl in here. Let me move the microphone really quickly. See if I can get closer to myself. You just see the wire. Bleh. And it's fine. Stuff. Me. Person. Like. Making sounds. Making funny noises with my mouth. As I tried to test. There we go. That's a little bit better. I turn up the gain just a little bit. Okay. Well, let's start these off. So for those who don't know, oh wow, there's a lot of air in them too. They are so much different. Yeah, I'm hearing that crackling, which I actually don't like the sound of on the mic, so I might turn it away just a little bit. I know some people will. And that's fine. It's just I was listening to the recording of us doing the other set box, and the crackling sounds weird. But that's so. If none of you can read these cards, well, that's on you. You should learn Japanese now. I will know the artwork, but ooh, it's Professor Symbology. I forgot these are also set ones, so we're getting art cards on these. So ooh, it's a foil mountain. I noticed my lighting like takes the shine off of the foil a little bit, which is weird. Part of the reason why is why are you acting weird, camera? Okay, you're not adjusting that much. Good. I thought it kept adjusting. That's because I have foils and other things. And I know they tend to like look weird when playing Magic, so I try to even the light. Also, I've mentioned before that this is oh, I should play the game of trying to name these. This is the lesson is something about environmental sciences. Advanced environmental sciences. I think this is what it's called. I would like everyone to correct me in chat to tell me what it is. This is a card that gets a basic land. I have no idea what it's called. I don't play it. I have yet to play this card. Oddly enough, I'm the first to like grab those things. It's like, oh, you know, it's my basic land. What's wrong with it? It's like this one. I just haven't had the reasons to play. We have this. I'm not gonna lie. This is so much better. You just grab this off of Learn. Also, Learn is really good. This is the land. This is the Prismari campus. Yes, it is the Prismari campus. This is a Prismari card. It has Defender. It can only, I know what it does. I don't know the name of it. It has Defender. It can only attack. It has Magecraft. It can attack if you cast this instance, or obviously if the Magecraft thing, if you copy an instance or sorcery spell, if you cast an instance or sorcery spell. Ooh, I don't actually know this one. I don't know this. It's kind of Vilvikin. That's how you pronounce them. I forget. I actually kind of like this game. I don't remember what the Strixhaven cards are. This is the Witherbloom Apprentice. It is Magecraft when you cast. Well, I'll just say Magecraft. I'm gonna save and not having to say when you cast this sort of sorcery spell or copy it over and over again. You target opponent loses life and you gain life. This one I do not remember the name of, but I know that it is destroy target non-land permanent. Is very good, and I think it costs 2 less if you gain life this turn. I don't think this is the one that you cast at the end step that does this thing. I think it's the Orzhov one. Oh, hey! It's our old friends. It's Uvada, Dean of Perfection, and the Siri, Dean of Creativity or something like that. I don't remember the rest of it, but I do know their effects. This one gives the weird. I'm gonna spoil the next card. This one gives the weird suspend thing. This one takes things off the top of your opponent's deck and lets you cast them. This one I love. I actually played this in that lower hold pre-release box and it did really well. I got it out once. It did super well. And I only lost that game because of a timing issue. I was like, eh. My opponent like drew something like, oh, I can just kill you now. I'm like, oh, yay. This is Semester's End, which links a bunch of things and brings them all back. Ooh, we got our first one. This is Duress. I know this is Duress for sure. It's very pretty artwork. Oh, it's the foil of the This is the Pledge Mage. This is the Lower Hold Pledge Mage, which has first striking and then has that lighting. I'm gonna have to even the lighting out here because I really. With the yellow light, it really meets the foils. Looks fine otherwise, but the foils get really muted. I may have done it way too far. So, and then the little games thing. It's really pretty though. Like I like that. The rares. We did get 2 rares because I think Semester's End is a lesson, I believe. Wait, is it a lesson? Hold on. We have a lesson here. No, we just got 2 rares. Just 2 setbacks, get 2 rares. We had this issue happen last time. I remember we were opening them and they had multiple rares, and it didn't make a whole lot of terrible sense. But maybe that is what's happening here. Interesting. Whatever. Sorry, I'm looking at the feed thing. It's like the feed is excellent. Like, oh, thank you, feed. I'm so happy. Gosh, they do feel like nicer too. They feel like old Magic cards. They feel like waxing. The wax is nice. This is Revitalize. This is the archive card for Revitalize. We get Island, which is not foil. We get Pest Swarm, which is this one gives you 3 pests if you sack. No, you just gives you 3 pests. It's a lesson. I don't know this one actually. Oh, it's the thing that gives. I know I can see it. It can give +3, +1. I don't know to 1 creature. I don't know the rest of it. I actually don't know this one. This is Lower Hold Campus. I do know this one. I love this one. Lower Hold is my favorite. We already saw the Pledge Mage. This is Combat Instructor. It is a bird, and it's will give. At the beginning of combat on your turn, it's flying. At the beginning of combat, your turn, it gives a target creature +1/+0 and vigilance until end of turn. This is really good. I really like that card. This I don't remember the name of this one though, but I know it's Ward. Pay 3 life, and it's flying 3/3. This is Mage Hunter. Every time your opponent casts an instant sorcery spell, they lose 1 life. This is, I forget what this one's called too, but this is the one that basically has Gravestorm. So every time you, as an additional, you may sacrifice a creature, and for every creature you sacrifice, you can create a copy of the spell, and then you draw 1 card and lose 1 life. This is also very good. Hey, it's Bird Mentor. I got Bird Mentor finally. I got it in real life because I know I got it on Arena. The Bird Mentor lets you replay cards. If they're things that target your creatures, you can lay them essentially for 0, but if it's things that target other things, other creatures and stuff, you have to pay 8 colors. But it's Bird Mentor. I like Bird Mentor. Ooh. What is this one? Try to look at the artwork. I know it's... Oh, this is the counter spell. This is 3 and a blue. Mystical Denial? Mystic Denial, I think that's what it's called, because I see the 4 for this. And then we have the foiled of the swarm. Oh, I like the Lorehole one. That looks cool. I like this. I like these. I'm gonna start buying more Japanese packs. I really wanted to buy a Japanese, a box of Japanese War of the Spark, so I could get all the Planeswalkers. I still have not gotten all the Planeswalkers. That will come someday. I've got most of the ones I've wanted. I've gotten the Japanese Liliana. That was the big one, obviously. I would have liked to try to pull a foil, but that's Prismari Command. I don't need to read the back, but I know it's Prismari Command. Which, this is one of my favorite artworks. I think the lore... I was going to say, I think Lorehold is my favorite for some reasons, but I think this one... I like this one. I like the Silver Quill. I don't really care for the Witherbloom command one. And what was the last one? Last one is I'm forgetting the last college. Quandrix. The Quandrix one I don't like that much either. I like the other ones. This one I particularly love the colors on. I love red and blue. If you haven't noticed yet. This is Introduction to Prophecy. So scry 2 and draw a card. Lesson. This is Silver Quill. Gosh, I don't know. It's Silver Quill something. I know the effect. It's Magecraft. You may choose to give it lifelink or flying. I actually did play this in my pre-release too. This is Silver Quill Campus. This is like Silver Quill. This is my card. This is Arrogant Poet, which is pay. When this creature attacks, pay 2 life. If you do, give it flying until end of turn. My partner has been talking about doing this because my old name used to be, for people who don't know, was Unknown Poet. I still have that name and other things, so like this is perfectly, and it looks like it has like angel wings. So this is all Silver Quill stuff. This is the Silver Quill Gang or something. I don't remember the name of this one either. Again, I remember the effect. Death Touch. Put at least 2 +1/+1 counters on it. When this dies, transfer those counters to a different creature, to another target creature. This Eager New Students or something like that. I'm also not sure about this one, but I don't actually remember the effect of this one. I know it's Magecraft, but I don't remember the rest of it. Oh, I think it's Magecraft. It just gets it +1/+up. Gosh. I know kind of what it is. I know that's... I think her name's Simone. I don't know what the actual effect is. This is the counter thing. I know this one. This one is, it counters a spell of opponent pays 3, and then if you fight, and then the other one is a fight. Like, target creature you control fights, and then the target creature you don't control. I feel like she's like doing this kind of like, she's doing that move. It's that kung fu move kind of thing where like you hit the opponent and then you feel the reverberation. That's really weird to see in something that was starting as Silver Quill and now it suddenly has become Quandrix. A little weird. Oh, what is... Oh my gosh. This is not multiple choice. I know that's not multiple... What is this one? Oh, it's the mastery thing. Because if you pay 3 instead of X, you can pay 3 and then do it. And I don't know what this one... I don't know what the blue one does. I know what the ones do. I don't know what the blue one does. Oh, shock. There we go. And then this is... I know what this one does. This one changes things in either to a frog that's a 1/1 frog, a 4/4 elemental thing, I think. Gosh, I'm really bad. Okay, this is when we get to blue, because I haven't actually played blue in this set yet at all. So as we get to blue, that's where I'm starting to get like, what the heck is that? I'm actually kind of sad because that's the first one we haven't gotten the Japanese mystical archives in, and I'd rather have those. To be quite honest. To be honest, I want only those two. because they're just super pretty ones. Not that I don't like the other mystical archives, and I will take it if I get nice, cool mystical archives, but still. This is the Oruk something or other, but this is the one that puts +1/+1 counters as you drop. This is the sorceries. That's for Stan if you're out there somewhere. I know you like swamps. The swamps are pretty. It's the blue lesson. I don't know what this one's called either. I have not played any blue whatsoever. I don't know the blue ones, which is unfortunate. But I put the rare. Did I not separate out the rare from this one? I think I didn't. I do want to separate the foil, and I do want to take the rare at least. Yeah, that seemed like it was a silver pearl pack. This is turn target creature into a 4/4 elemental. Exile target creature turn into a 4/4 elemental. This is Prismari. I have not played any Prismari yet. This is something better for Kelsey to try to tell me. +2/+0 and first strike till end of turn. I forget what happens if you tap it, but I think that's the rest of it. I just know it has Rutha, who's actually a really good, cool character. This is I think this is the Prismari Pledged Mage. This is haste and then tap scry 1. I always see people tap for the 3/4. I never see them. This is a heated debate. Can't be countered. Target creature takes 4 damage. Which I like a lot too. Oh, I'm putting those in the wrong thing. I'm not putting those. What's the other commons on the commons? This is Dragon's Reproach. You can deal 3. Is it 3 damage? 3 damage to the opponent, and then you have as many Dragon's Reproach you want in your deck, and then there's other. Something about potential. This is counter target spell, and then search your opponent's deck library, etc., and then basically get rid of cards that also are the same card. Oh, we got the Snarl. The Lorehold Snarl. Oh. What's this one? It's not foil, I always thought it was. What is this one? Choose target creature. I know it's 1 and a red. It's not Thrill. I know it's not Thrill of Possibility. Oh gosh, what is this one? There's a lot of 1s on here. I don't actually know what this one is. It's ridiculously pretty, but I don't know what it is. And then we got this one's +2 -1. Birthing Pros. That's funny to see. I was actually looking at if I wanted to put this card in a deck. You know what? I'm going to pull up what they are online. That way I don't have to just guess what the mystical. Archive. Japanese. There we go. Let's collecting Strixhaven. Does this not have the full list? And it's the artwork that was changed. Maybe if I just look on Scryfall, we can find it. Probably. Why am I not looking on Scryfall? Or Scryfall? Because actually, yeah, of course they wouldn't have it, wouldn't they? Come on. Those are the regular ones. And here are the Japanese ones. So the Japanese style. This card is whatever this card is. As we, this is. They show a picture, but they don't. Grape Shot. Oh, this is Grape Shot. Oh, it is Grape Shot, isn't it? Oh, that's awesome. I'm actually really happy about that. That's going to Narset. Yes, I have a Narset Storm deck that I never play, and I have like some beautiful cards in it, and I never play it. It is that deck that people would not be very happy with. So it's Grape Shot. That makes sense because all the fireballs, like you're shooting them off. Gosh, that drives me. Doesn't drive me at the wall in the sense of like, oh, of course it's Great Shot. Why didn't I think it was Great Shot? It's really pretty. This is the Dusk Mage that looks like that looks like that should be a vampire because she's floating and flying and stuff. I guess it's like what? So planes. We saw a hint of what the card could be. Advanced, or this is anatomy. So this is +1/+1 and vigilance. This is shoot. I knew this name actually. This one I don't remember now, but I know it cheapens spells 5 or greater. And has flying. It's a verb. I don't remember this one too. I do know that it gives 5 damage and then it'll basically trample. I still will call it trample. I know they're calling it excess damage and stuff, but I call it trample. This is that card. This is Pop Quiz. I know this one. Pop Quiz, draw a card and then learn. This is, I don't know this one, but I know it copies the spells you cast. The next spell you cast. This was a wall that if you tap, you gain life, and then tap 2 and sack it. I think you can draw a card. I don't know this one. I forgot what this one is. Oh, Rutha. Oh, Rutha. Well, is this rare? Oh, this is the Fire Mastery. Again, a Fire Master. I call it Fire. I've been switching between this and Pokemon too much. Is the Red Mastery. And again, I don't know what this one does. I know it does damage. I actually am surprised I don't know this one. The Archive is Divine Gambit. I mean, I'm fine with it. If no one wants their Divine Gambits, they can give me that foil. That other card I don't know what was. You do. Ooh, Goblin Chieftain. Haste. Other goblins you control have +1/+1 haste. I actually need this card. Hey, the list had a card we really needed. That's surprising. That usually doesn't happen, but I'm also very, very happy about that. So yeah, I'm actually happy about that. That's a goblin card I need because I need to try and build a goblin deck. Flip over the land. Over that. That's the thing that exiles. You exile it and give all your other creatures indestructible. This is destroy target creature artifact and then create that many pests equal to the confirmed mana cost of that. Which was funny because somebody destroyed my Zephyr boots with it and they only got 1 pest and it felt really lackluster. Felt kind of worse because I actually forgot that they had it and I played into it. I was like, what did I just do? I was not thinking. It's a 4/4 thing. That's the one we don't know. It's another one we don't know. I know that one. We did hear a debate. This is Reflector Golem. If you pay when you play a creature an instant sorcery spell, you may copy it. If you pay 2, you may choose new targets for the copy. I think it does have to target it though, specifically. Killian. Actually, I like this card. I don't like the starter. Starter is bad. This is a wreck that I mentioned before. Oh no. I mean, it's nice art. It is well, when I say nice art, okay, this is a myth. It is very good, but the art's got problems. I wish it was the Japanese one, so we wouldn't have to talk about this as we want. It's a very good card though. Oh, this is this one is if target creature would die this turn, you may search your deck for a creature with less than the mana value and put it onto the battlefield, I believe. I don't think it's hand, I think it's battlefield. This is still gonna creep me out for time because he think it's a worth card. Well, that's really nice. This card its art is good by the artist who actually did it. I think Kelso will know what I'm talking about. They can hear me, so I'm a little sad that could be a mythic we got. Like, are you really that? I would have rather had another Teferi's Possession or any other mythic of those. Any other one. The art has a controversy. I won't go too much into it. Basically, it was plagiarized, though. That's the bottom line. And yeah. Oh, looks nice. Kind of, yeah. Still not a bad looking card, but. Oh, there's the fox from the Planeswalker. Mountain. Something into memory. So exiles target creature, and then the owner can create a 3/2 spirit token. This is first day of class. You can get +1/+1 to a creature in haste, and then learn. This is the letter of acceptance. Tap it for any color mana, and then you can pay 2 and tap it and sack it, and then draw a card. It's Simone. I think it's Simone. I mean, I know who the character is. I just also I'm pretty sure her name's Simone. This is a Kelpie. I don't know what the Kelpie does though. I just know it's a Kelpie. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty Kelpie. I don't know what the Kelpie is. I have no idea what this one is. It's something Quandrix. No, I'm not. I don't even know what Quandrix is. This is the Quandrix Magecraft. You may look at the. It's either look at the top card of your library or some order of them. Oh no, sorry. A, this is the Pledge Mage. This is not the Apprentice. B, but yeah, you look at some card and then if it's a land card, you put it on the battlefield. Or maybe it's your hand. Oh hey, we got her twice. We got them twice. That's really cool. And I think Kelsey might end up being Joel. That's actually really awesome. It's funny because this is the one I wanted them, but I wanted them German and Eldraine. This is a really big spell that I know does really big thing. It just like pulls stuff from the top and then it grabs a bunch of spells and does a bunch of damage. It was my pre-release pro. I never played it because I didn't like it. Cultivate. This is Cultivate. I'm 99.9% sure that this is Cultivate. Oh. But this one's Cultivate. I am very sure this is Cultivate. Again, if you want to help or if you want to guess, go ahead. You can post in chat, don't worry. I bow to all of your superior knowledge. It is Cultivate. This is Cultivate. I was correct. Yay, I got one. Okay, I didn't just get one. I got like the rest of some of the other ones. I just didn't know the group shot was the great shot. So I don't know all the effects of all these cards. So the Roano is really cool though. That Roano mill is very nice. Going into Narset also because I like playing all the Isn't ones and the cards. And I started grabbing from the back. I almost spoiled it for all of us. Ooh, it's the art card for Through a Possibility. It's a Foily Swamp. It's very pretty. Swamps just tend to be really nice. I need to fix light here because you really cannot tell if it's foil. Good for when I'm playing commanders and then people can see the card properly. Bad because, yeah. Introduction to Prophecy, which we went through. It cheapens by 2. I don't know what it is though. I want to say it has to do with Fractal. I don't think it does. I don't know this one. This is play of the game. I know it gets trample and draws a card. I know that's the effect for sure. I just call this Flying Frostlynx. I don't remember what the bird is actually called, but I know it has flying, and then target creature becomes tapped, and then the creature does not tap until your next untap step. It's +1/+1 or +2/2. Green blue. I don't play green blue. This one is the. Oh gosh, is this the Quandrix Pledge Mage? And then every time you in the Magecraft, you can put +1/+1 counter on it. That's it. I remember Tappy played this against me. She was playing Quandrix. And this is something guidance, and you can. I think you can draw 2 cards. I think you scry 1, draw a card, but if you have Wizard, Mage, Shaman, if you have a bunch of caster classes, then you can draw 2? Maybe? I actually don't remember. Damn it. Oh, hey! I need more of these. This is the something in Quarters Blood Mage. You can either draw a card and lose a life. You can create a 1/1 pest token that says when this creature dies, gain 1 life. And the last one is or exile target opponents. You may choose one. That's what all these effects do. And then the last one is exile target opponents. Which I actually like this. Ooh. That is opt. So scry 1, draw 1. And something in books. It's like Lost in Books or something. Bury in Books. That's it. It's Bury in Books. Bury in Books is you may put a creature on top or like either second or third from the top of their library. Agonizing Remorse. Forest, which is not plain. It's a lesson. It creates a fractal. I think. They're all summoning, so this is fractal summoning. That's it. I remember I was listening to it today on Limited Resources. I don't remember what this one does, but I know it tap 1, tap 1, and tap it, and then draw a card. I think. Is this the one where you find a land, but then you can make it into a creature? I think. This is I forget what it's called, but it's like a Rupture Spire. You tap 1, so you don't. It comes to play tapped. Pay 1, so it doesn't become sacked, and then you can tap it for any color mana. This one is if you have, is it 8 lands? It gains +1/+0 is unblockable. This one's like this is like Growth Spiral. I don't remember the name of this again, but this is Growth Spiral. It's draw 2 cards, and then if there's a land card, you may then play a land card from your hand. It doesn't have to be in the other 2. I don't remember this one. I think it might be the one that. Oh, I don't think it kills a flyer. I know this is something welcome. It does like 5 damage to target creature or player. Why is it permanently in this like unfocus? And then add 3 mana to your red mana to your mana pool. This is the creator thing that triggered abilities don't activate unless the opponent plays 2. This is... Oh no, this is that stupid... It's the skin thing, isn't it? The one I hate. It's like a card I hate so much. It's a stupid... It's like snake. Stone sting. Stone skin veil. Stone... It gives +1 counter hexproof. Because I need to see more green hexproof. I don't like green hexproof. I don't want them to have hexproof. Let me kill the creature. The big creatures need to die. I am so happy we have Ward now. You have no idea. I prefer Ward. Where the hell? Where is this card? You know what? It doesn't exist. That's if it is what I think it is, that's right. It doesn't exist, does it? Snakeskin Veil. It's Snakeskin Veil. Aw, it's a foil thrilling discovery. I like Quint. Quint makes me happy. Quint is like a spirit animal. It's just Quint is not a penguin, but Quint can be an honorary penguin. If that's the case. Yeah. Quint can do that. Let's have Quint do that, because Quint is wonderful. Alright. Should we just skip it through? That's Plague. Dean of Chaos. Or Lordhold. I wonder why the Dean of Chaos is a Lordhold. Is it swamp? Ink Summoning, which I know makes a 2/1 ink with flying lesson. The Professor's Warning. Choose 1. Target creature either gets +1/+1 or target creature gets indestructible to end the turn. This is another Dust Mage. I know when this creature dies, if it has a +1/+1 counter on it, you may draw a card. This is Guiding Voice, so put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Learn. That's a sorcery speed. This is actually very good in this format. This is a circle card. I forget what it is, but I know it does Anthem effect, so it pumps them. Star pupil. Put when this creature enters the battlefield, put +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, put as many +1/+1 counters that it had on it on target creature. Oh. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control. It gains lifelink until end turn. It's the speed. That's what it is. I don't know the name of it, but this is the apprentice. This is the Quandra's apprentice. I think it does look at the top few cards, and if there's a lamp, put a battlefield right in your hand. With the Magecraft. This is the Witherbloom Snarl. This is Negate. Because I recognize the one in the blue. So far, I'm a little happy with these. It's like, it's all cards. Oh, no, it's Memory Lapse. Wait, was the other one not Memory Lapse? Was I wrong and the other one wasn't? Oh, I know why I didn't recognize this Memory Lapse. That's the one that has the mistake on it. That's right, this is supposed to be Fury 8's artwork, but it's actually Memory Lapse artwork now. So knowing that, what is this one then? Because I thought this was Memory Lapse. Or I thought it was Memory Lapse. I actually have it up now, so now I can see what the heck it is. Oh, where? I know this is okay. So the other one's the mistake one. This is Whirlwind Denial. Oh, there's Memory Lapse and there's Whirlwind Denial. So there's a lot of blue cards in here. I don't like them. And then it's that Mage thing. Cool. Oh, hey, the brothers. Yeah. Butcher the name, alright. Yep. Yamazaki. I think I got it right. I think it's Yamazaki. I do like the brothers, although I need another brother because there's supposed to be the two of them. I do kind of wish we could go back to Kamigawa. I'm not gonna lie. I think they could make that set better now that they have more understanding. They can actually talk to people about the Japanese culture a lot more. But that's the messed up one. The messed up card that's not supposed to have the artwork. We don't know that's ever going to change, but Swamp. This is the Lorehold summoning. You put 3/2 spirit. It's a lesson. That's the Drown's Reproach. That's one I don't know. I'm probably going like as I get doubles, I'm gonna start like going through them because I'm not gonna keep guessing every single one if it's the same card we already went through. Flying links. Don't know. Quandrix Campus. This is the thing where it has vigilance, I believe, but then it also will have the other abilities depending on the creature you have on the board. Like you'll have flying for strike, double strike, etc., etc. I still haven't played this one. Like it's not fantastic, but I have wanted to play it just to see if I can get a bunch of those. Oh, this is a Lorehold. Is this is not Pledge Mage? I forget what it's called, but I know it gives all attacking creatures double striking, which I really like. This is Negate. This is for sure Negate. I see the counter spell stuff. This is Negate. Oh. This is basic something or other where you can go searching for a creature, I believe. It's a foil though. Witherbloom. I feel the foil. See, when you have the Japanese ones, the foils feel thicker. They will not. They don't feel like they're gonna curl. I can tell you that right now. I've been checking the curling stuff, and I've been like, the Japanese ones never seem like they were curled. They always seem like they were like perfect. It's weird. Wait, I should turn that around. Oh, we know it's forced. We know that this it's like it's lessons of the past. I know it's take all loyalty counters off target planeswalker or return target planeswalker to your hand to the battlefield. I think it's a hand. Witherbloom Pledge Mage. Magecraft, gain 1 life. This is Witherbloom Campus. This is Cram Session, where it's gain 3 life and draw a card, which I do. I like the artwork on it. Also, it talks about Hero, who's the food commander. Who actually also I got all my commander decks today too, so I'm very happy. It's a big 2/4 croc. I don't remember the name, but it's a big 2/4 croc. This is Dr. Bear, MD. Great Pesto. It's actually professor of zoology, and then it's a 4/3 create one. But when my friend and I were playing that, we were giving them random names. They're like, it's Professor Bear. They were like Professor Bear, like, but then they played 2. I'm like, well, that's Professor Bear, and that's Dr. Bear, MD. But they're both with zoology. He's like, yeah, but one is a medical doctor, and one is a professorship. They're both doctorate. They all have doctorates, but there's a difference. This is Golden Ratio, and you can draw cards depending on how many different power you have among creatures you control. I don't remember this one is another Quandrix. I don't know. Oh, this is Exile monocolored creature? Or is it monocolored permanent? It's monocolored permanent. Oh. Grossmile. This is Grossmile. This is a little friend I actually like, but no one else seems to want to like, because apparently they don't want to get value off of their spells by grabbing them from their graveyard. Grossmile is quite pretty. It's a lot of blue though. Things, and it's one Mythic Archive card I don't really want that artwork for. I would have preferred the dragons. That's Verdant Mastery. That gets you more lands. And then if you pay a different thing. Swamp. Summoning. It's Touch Mage. This is draw a card. This is thing against lands. This is like the Rusher Spire. That. This is the Decimation thing we talked about earlier. So when another creature you control flying dies, put +1/+1 counter target creature you control. Oh, the Cauldron. Nice. I do actually like this Cauldron. I forget what it does. I know it makes pests and does other things, but I forget what it does that late. But I do like it. And then we also did get Verdant Mastery. I should have said it draws lands and this stuff. Oh. It's a rare 3/2/1. Okay. I know this is not Lightning Bolt. This is not Throw Possibility. This is definitely not Faceless Looting. Stone Rain. Someone did. Oh wow, that's pretty. It's a Tezzeret's Gambit. It's a foil Tezzeret's Gambit, but it's the regular archive. Sad that it's not the Japanese one because that's the one I would like to have, but at the same time, it's like it's still like the pretty Tezzeret's Gambit. That's really cool. Huh. That's very nice. Also, we were discussing that the effect symbol, well, not effect, but Phyrexian Mana symbol. You have to look at it, but that is blue, but it doesn't look blue. It's very hard to tell if that's blue. It just looks like a Phyrexian Mana symbol, and it's hard to tell that you could, if it didn't have the reminder text, it'd be hard to be like, hey, you can pay blue mana for it. Like, I can pay Phyrexian Mana. What's Phyrexian Mana? I guess, does anybody have a land that makes Phyrexian? That's what it looks like, and I feel like it would confuse players. I think there's a list card in here. I gotta look at the back. It is Exodus. Mountain. That lesson that we got earlier. I don't know the name of. I'm sorry. This is a big croc that has 3/3 trample and lifelink. I've been happy so far I haven't had to face it down without killing it. Because otherwise I probably would not survive. This is the Spectre. This one is tap 6. Your opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. And it's flying. This is actually a very underrated one. I like this one as a finisher. This is it's blood something. I forget what it's called. And it has menace and it gets a +1/+1 counter for each creature that has died. When a creature dies, put +1/+1 counter her. I want to say this is a counter. I don't know this one either. There's a lot, I'm not really sure. Why am I doing this to myself? There we go. This one's flying 0/0/2, and then I think it gets +1 with Magecraft. This gives a creature unblockable to end the turn. I know because I died off to this thing. I thought it only gave itself unblockable. This is... It gets plus something for... It's a pump. It's a really big pump. I just don't remember exactly what it does, but it's a really big pump. It's a cultivate. Oh, it's a foily Prismari thing. The one that gets 7 or something. Oh! Well, that's actually a really great list card. That's very valuable. I very much like that's the quintessential put in every single tribal deck you have. But that's the point. That's why it's valuable. There's so many prints of it. That's awesome. That's a list. That's a list card to get. That's like a real list. Like that's actually a really good card. I know it says it's uncommon, but it's basically like a rare or mythic in some cases. It's just that valuable. People want them for their tribal decks. Lord knows I have a bunch because of it. And now I have more. You know. Foil planes. Inkland summoning. More Quandrix, I don't know. This one is build make a fractal that's equal to the number of target instant sorceries you have. This is something that has to do with squaring, but I know it's make your target creature, I think, also into a 4/4. It's basic power of 4/4. I'm not sure. This is something to do with studying. Again, I don't remember what this one is. I just know it's draw 3 cards, and then discard 2 cards. Just if you discard instant or sorcery, just draw 1 card. This is something play of the game, or something to do with the game. Oh wow! All right, this box has been pretty damn good. Holy moly! It's a full art Casmina. Which, if you don't think that's not like I know this professor of symbology was the one that was a cosplayer who modeled for it. That was Vanessa Lee cosplay, but this looks like Nisa cosplay. This looks like her. This looks so much like of any Casmina we've seen. This one just absolutely looks like her. In my opinion, it looks like her outfit. Like I feel like the artist may have like used her as a model, not necessarily not like not necessarily asked, but I think they might have like looked at her off and been like, well, we have a living model of a cosplayer who did really well. Lorehold Command, which I now have a bunch of now. This thing's killing me with some of these cards. What is this one? This is not Brainstorm. I know it's not Brainstorm because Brainstorm has a kitty on it, which is actually what I'm trying to get. This one is Compulsive Research. That for low hand. Lorehold Canvas. I don't know why I'm pronouncing that weird. You're not asking me why I'm pronouncing that weird, but I just am. Also, it's just why am I getting? I'm like, why am I getting all the blue cards? I think the Tezera's Gambit is foil, but it's not blue. It's not. I still not like. No, I'm not unhappy about that Tezera's Gambit. That's actually one of the few blue cards I didn't want. I'm just like, oh, there's so much blue. Why is there so much blue? What the that they're stuck together. It's a fractal. It's a mountain. This thing that turns into frogs. Oh, I don't know what the frog is, but it's a frog wizard and it's cute. It has flash, and then target creature gets plus -1 nego till end of turn. It's actually a really cute little combat trick. I like this frog. I just like this frog. I wish it was better. This thing doubles its power for 5, so it can be, or doubles its power toughness for 5, so it can become a 4/4. I think maybe this is play of the game. I think it's just creature gets +2/+0, and or you can create a pest token. Cypher Boots. Best artifact in the game, Cypher Boots. You want to use Cypher Boots as many times as you get. This is Pennant. And then you can equip it for 1 to a token creature, 3 to a non-token. It gets Trample and Vigilance. +1/+1. This is Stone Killing. It's a dwarf. I fought Kelsey over this because I thought this was a Lorehold card, but I don't remember what it is. This is a bag that lets you draw cards and add mana. It's tap, add 1 color's mana, and then tap 3 and then sacrifice it and draw a card. Or maybe draw 3 cards. This is the Strix bird. I know it learns when it comes into play, I think. I don't remember the rest of it though. Oh. Is this... I don't see a blade. I don't think it's new blade. I'm trying to think about what the descriptors are of each card. The bluer ones are harder for me to get because I really didn't look at them that much. This one's a weird one. Oh! This is Tainted Pack. That's really good. Oh, I really love this box. This one is the honor troll. This one you gain extra if you gain like extra life, and it gets +2/+2. I think from the main draft. Wow, that's a very nice Tainted Pack. Hey. This box has been pretty good. We've gotten like 3 mythics. We got Crucible of Fate Archive. We got both for the Planeswalkers because we got Will and Brian. We didn't get Luca. Which I would like the full art. It's funny because I got the full art. So all the other Planeswalkers, but not the one I really want was technically Luca. Because I want the fox. I just want it for the fox, actually. I don't even want Luca. I don't care about Luca. I like the fox, because the fox is very cute. Tainted Pack, totally. This is Introduction to Annihilation. Destroy target online permanent, and then its own draws a card. This gets lifelink when it's attacking. I forget what it's called. It's a leech something. I don't remember what this one is. I think this... No, it gains 2 life. I think it gains 2 life, yeah. This is something to do with lands or something. It gets bigger. It can become a 4/4 or something stupid. I think when you have 8 lands. I think this is a cycle of like if you have 8 lands or more and stuff. I know this one attacks flyers or destroys target artifact or enchantment. I know what it's called. This is Heated Debate. Which I can't remember what those either. This is Eye Twitch. Fly in when it dies and learn. This is that Debigol. It's a 7/6. Sacrifice a creature at the beginning of your upkeep, and then if you sacrifice this, you draw a card and lose a life. This I don't remember. This one is if creatures die, Magecraft, and then if creatures die this turn on your side of the board, you can make them into 4/4s. Ooh, mana type. And the squirrel thing again. It's that squirrel. It's a mana type. Which now, at first I didn't have a lot of mana types. Now I have a bunch of them. I'm like, you know what? I'm fine with that. Several mana types. Several mana types. So many mana types. I'm not complaining about having a bunch of mana types, mind you. I just am going to be utterly unpopular with everyone because I'm probably going to put every white. Oh, hey! It's a signed one. It's signed by Ryan Panicos. Elemental Summoning, 4/4. This one is... I know it flies is one thing. I can't remember what the other thing is. If it's lifelink or something. I know this has just two keyword abilities. It's very good. This is the one that we talked about. The book ones, I don't remember what it does. This is rejected or expelled or something. It's not a great cat. It's like a dumb counter spell. I'm sorry. This is the first memory thing. What is this one? Gosh, oh no. This is the one where you look at 3 cards at the top of your library. You may put one in your graveyard. You may draw one. Put one either in your graveyard or under your deck. I think it's look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may draw one of those cards, or you may add one of those cards into your hand. You may put one on the bottom of your deck, and then you may exile the other, and you may cast the card exiled of this turn until end of turn. This is very good. Wait, no, but this is this is a creature. Never mind. No, I'm sorry, this is a creature. I was looking at the artwork and completely didn't see the power toughness. No, this is the lore. This is the apprentice. This is the first Mario apprentice. That if you magecraft, it gets a +1/+1 counter, and then it gets unblockable turn. This is Snow Day. Tap down 2 creatures you control, and you may draw 2 cards. This is the Biblioplex. I'm not even going to try to do the ability. I don't know. It's something about like if you have 0 cards, you get cards off the top, and then if you have exactly 7, you can get cards too. This is Defiant Strike. This is the fractal thing. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That is the Dragon Guard Elite. So Mountain Decree. The gross file that's fixed. I think this is Quizmar Apprentice. This is one that gets +1/+1 counters on it for Magecraft as well. This is Crushing Disappointment. And this is you may look at choose target opponent, they reveal a hand, you may take 1 non-land card from it, and they discard it. This is the one where if you cast it at end of turn, you can destroy I think you can destroy a non-land permanent of some kind. I think. And it's like then I know the flavor text is in conclusion. Oh, this is the vampire that when it enters put +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, and when a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter attacks, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I should put the vampires. So, tempted by the Auriac, you can get a permanent that's 3. Non-land permanent that's 3 or less. Ooh, it's the pretty Putrefy. Pre-archive one. Oh, it's a foil. Oh, thank gosh. Hey. And this is an old friend. So, it's a foil this one, and she's a vampire. I needed a foil this, so I now think I have a playset first, and I needed the foil. Because that's what I do with my vampire collections. I always get a playset and a foil. It's Gatekeeper Malachor. Just pay kicker when it enters the outfield if it was kid target player sacrifices this creature. My original vampire deck has a bunch of those in there. I just sit there and like, alright, sack. Alright, play this big creature, right, sack it. If other things can't kill it, that will sack it in response, so I can try to do it. That was a vampire pack, and that makes me really happy. I do wish it had an appropriate vampire card, but there wasn't maybe like Dark Ritual or something. So this is Time Warp. That's Time Warp, which is also a card I would like to get. This. So I would like the Japanese one from our set. I don't remember this one. I know this is burying books. This one is the weird librarian thing, but I forget how you get +1/+1 counters on her. This is Study Break. Tap 2 target creatures and then learn, which I actually have used a lot. This is basically a 1/4. It is a statue. I forget what it's called. It's a spirit. Oh, this looks more like a Lorehold one all of a sudden. Tap it, each spirit you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn, I believe. I don't know this Prismari card. Oh, hey! It's what's his name, the dwarf. I'm really gonna have to have translations for a lot of these because I'm getting a lot of good mythic. Because I'm like, oh dear. It's dwarf. It's a really good dwarf. I know it makes golems. I just can't remember exactly what it does, but I like it, and I'm happy because it's a Lorehold thing. Now I just want my dragon. This is the thing that copies things with Quandrix. Oh. Oh. It's a Japanese foil Rutha. That's pretty. What is this one? Okay. I know it's not a Fermiate. I believe this one is Revitalize. Because of the angelic look and because of... Does it say 3 life somewhere? It does say 3. I think it's 3 life draw card. I think this is Revitalize. This one does not have its art flipped around. Oh, this is a gift of the estates. Oh, that's pretty. That's really nice. When these were announced, I was like, oh, they did not need to go this hard for these Japanese cards. Like, some of these are just, they just look awesome, even though they're kind of not playable. It's like they did not need to go this. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. I see it now. So for the archive cards, it's very clear they use the same art description, and because of that, they use the same art description, and then they So you can kind of guess if you look at them, but the Japanese ones are much more impressionist. They're a little bit more avant-garde in some ways, so they're much harder to tell what they are. But if you look at it compared to some of the other archive cards, you'll see that they do make sense from the art. That they use the similar art description, but you can see the difference between the artists who did it, the Japanese artists who did these, and then other artists. I forget what this one is. It's a plant. I want to say it's like a plant dog, but it's a 5/4. I know it gets, you can pay 1 and a green and sack a creature, and then you can just play it. But if you can't, you have to pay more, so it's like a 5. This is like novice something that Dissector. So you sacrifice a creature and put +1/+1 counter on it. I don't remember what this one was. I know it's another one. I think it makes more sense. Oh, we got Dino. This is, you sack a creature. Each player sacks a creature, and then if you sack a creature in this way, you can return, I think, a card from your graveyard either to your, I think it's to your hand. I don't think it's to battlefield. This is another really big croc thing. And if you gain life this turn, you can pay 1 in black and return to your hand, but it enters the battlefield tapped. I actually did play some of these. This is the Skull Celebrant thing. I forget what it's called. I know this is like silence. I just forget what this side does. This is the format Wrath that lets them save something I don't like. It's something I don't like. That's the bottom line. Is this foil? It looks odd. More blue cards I don't know the name of. That's the Touch Mage. I'm having trouble with blue. This is where the test falls apart on these ones, is that I have... This is strategic planning. Alright. Right? Did we already get strategic? No, we didn't get strategic planning. So many blue cards. Alright. If you're going to be blue cards, give me time. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to be blue cards, give me time. Or brainstorm. Actually, I need to brainstorm to someone else, to be quite honest. But if you're going to do blue, give me time warp so I can put in Narset. That's how this is going to work. Inquisition Consulate. And listen. Square off thing. Something I don't know. Frog, that is great character. Best new character. Elf that doubles. Thing that flies, that I don't remember the ability. I have no idea. This is... I don't know. This is that Demogoth one. I don't know what the mage craft is. I know you have to keep stacking creatures. Nothing happens when you sack them. I forget what it is. Ooh, Dark Ritual. That flying thing. Okay, that one. I do its attack. Art card. It's I know he's Dean of the Vein. I forgot what his name was. He's a vampire. I do want to collect. Environmental Sciences. Walk with Confidence. Be copying against +1/+1. This one against +1/+1. This is the one that destroys target Planeswalker artifact or enchantment. I'm not quite sure what this one is. I forget what this one is too. I know it's copy stuff. This is the stupid snakes in the veil. I'm not happy with the snakes in the veil. Why do we have to have those? Artwork. That's just one of those. It's one of the snarls. Or it's this island. I'm like, oh, that's one of the snarls. Or it's this island that's right next. That's like right underneath it, which is that's actually really funny. It's like that's just the island. That's just the land. That's this one I know is sack a creature you control and then exile a creature or planeswalker. Watch it may just destroy a creature or planeswalker. This is Unwilling Ingredient. It has 1/1/1/1 menace, and then 3 and 2 exile this card from your graveyard. You may draw a card and lose a life, which is like one of the favorite cards. This is something pest, like pest research or something like that. It is put +1/+, put 1/1 pest on the battlefield and then learn. This is Rush of Vitality. Give target creature Death Touch till end of turn, and then if it dies, it returns to the battlefield. Means you gain 2 life. I forgot what this one is, but I know it gives +2/+2 a hex per turn. This is definitely. I think the other one I said is Crushing Disappointment, but this one actually is Crushing Disappointment. Each player loses 2 life, and then you draw 2 cards. The story behind it is a Crushing Disappointment. Poet's Quill, which I like. It gives the creature lifelink, and you can learn. Agonizing Remorse. Ooh, the foil poet. Of course the poet gets the foil poet. Aw, the Ryan Panicos signed card with Simone. Swamp. Listen, this is Pill Drop. It's Pill Drop something like a recover, and you can get creature card. Creature card, mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard back to your hand. I think this is another Pill Drop thing, but I know it's whenever a card leaves your graveyard, deal one damage to each opponent. Pilgrim of the Ages, which is when this creature enters the battlefield, you may search your deck for basic planes and put it into your hand. And then 6, return Pill of the Ages to your hand, which this is also a very good card. This is Pillar Drop, something I just flicked all of the cards. Ah! I know it's Pillar Drop. I don't know what the other rares were. Maybe you all saw it, but this is a Pillar. I forget it's Pillar Drop something else, but it's reach, tap 2, sack it. You may search. You may return a instant sorcery spell from your graveyard to your hand. This one is pay for and I think exile a few cards, and you give another creature flying. This has flying as 1/2. This is a Prismar thing. This is the one that does the draw thing, because it has like 3 things happening where it exiles, put 1 in the bottom of your deck, and add a card to your hand. This is Green Angus. So pay 1, tap it, and then you add colors, or generic colors, mana, and red mana. This is the Dean we saw earlier. This is the one where like you put Lance on top. I forget what this one does. This one does like more. Plus ones. This is he stabbing himself? I believe this one is. I believe this is also Agonizing Remorse. If I were to take a just straight up shot, yeah, you can see his spirit in the background too. Oh, it's an expert thing. Jade Light Ranger. I haven't seen this since Exelon. Or when those are really pricey. There's times when I feel like I should sell cards. There's some cards I should just like, I should sell this now. But I also have a tendency to like want to keep them for other things, or in the case of something like that, it's like probably will just forget about it and be like, oh, right, this is worth something. I should probably sold it when I had a chance. This is the Dissector. This is the Plains. I don't remember this one. I know this one is whatever something to do with spirit. I can't remember. I know it's the King. Is it create a spirit or is it gain 3 life? Or gain life? Gosh damn it. I don't know why. I know it's the Expel. Exile target, tap to creature. Threat discovery. This is the wolf who ate our homework. It's haste and then tap and exile a card or exile instant structure from your graveyard. Put +1/+1 counter on it. Ooh, rip apart. I do like rip apart. Secret rendezvous. You and target player draw 3 cards. I don't remember this one. Oh, this is the one where it can't attack, block, or activate abilities, but you can pay 3 and get rid of it. This is the Quandrix Snarl. Oh, here it is. It's Urza's Rage. It's a very nice looking Urza's Rage. I love that. Ooh, it's a foil dress. I'm guessing that's the one foil that's in all these. With the archive card. Because apparently that seems to be a thing. I think it's like people are like, oh, there's 2 or something. It's like, so far it looks like there's only 1. That's the, I believe that's the Prismari Snarl. This is Field Historian, and when pay, it's a 2/1, but when it's in the graveyard, you can exile it and create 3/2 spirit by paying 5. This is a sloth that we will ignore, but has vigilance and menace. This is Brave. It's like Brave the Past or something. Basically, a target creature gets +1/+0 till end of turn, and then when it dies, you can create a 3/2 spirit. I forget what this one is, but I know it has double strike. This is Hall Monitor. Pay 1 red, target creature can't block this turn or has to block this turn, and it has haste. Sure. Oh, it's Secret Tunnel, I think. It makes a creature unblockable, but with power 3. Prismari Command. Village Rights. And a foil of the one thing. Two packs left. Prismari the Dragon. Summoning. Rise of Exodus. Defend. No, this is not defend the campus. This one's defend the campus. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Give it +1/+1. The creature you control +1/+1. This is the other one, but I forget what it's called. But I know it's destroy target creature or planeswalker. Creatures your opponents control that block. If your opponent blocks a creature this turn, they lose 1 life for each creature they block this way. On Troll. Bookworm. Oh, hey, it's of the Vein. Yay! I got him. Yay. I need that vampire. This is the one thing we're so forgot. Oh, Fifth Historian. What is this one? Honestly, I think this is. It's not Revitalize. It's return to our it's Regrowth. Return to our card from your graveyard to your hand. This pack will not open. Why will you not open the pack? You've betrayed me for the last time, pack. Ah, yes, pack. That set, I forgot what's called, was a mythic card that you can get a bunch of stuff. You exile it, like you discard your hand. Yeah, you discard your hand and you get rid of the thing. You refer back. Mountain. Prophecy. Variant books. Librarian thing. Study break. Stone statue. Thing that helps spirits. Pillow drop. Professor Symbology, which was funny that we only have hit 1 so far. Prismari Snarl. What is this one? Oh, this is Village Rites. This is also Village Rites, isn't it? I'm 99.9% sure that this is also Village Rites. This is also Village Rites. Yep. For the library. And then the last pack. I mean, so far we've gotten like many mythics. Quite a few surprising cards. I think the Japanese Saiyan Pat is worth 5 too. So the Earth is Rage made me very happy. Island, Inkland Summoning, Effigy, Open Ages. I forgot what this one does. This is all basically lore hold. I forgot what this one does. I can already tell we're not getting Japanese archive because there's already different archive in here. It's a very... Oh, hey! I won't lie though. I really wanted the full art of this though. That's the only thing. It's like I do like this, but I know it's like I know that's like being some nitpicky. It's like but the fox is still so cute. I don't actually know what the local card does. But I got it, so this is the dancer one. I don't know what this one does either. I know it's very good. Like some of these I just don't remember completely. It's we end with Azula. It's Infuriate. FYI. Oh, a Deathless Knight. I haven't seen that in ages. Making life for the first time each turn, return turn. Deathless life for every return. Alright. Well, this was not actually too. This is a lot of mythics. Like we got every planeswalker, which I'm really surprised by. So I think the only thing that made me sad was I didn't get as a lot more of the archive card, or these archive cards. But I'm also like we got some good ones. So that's not too bad. Sort them out. This is foil, archive, land, that archive, main, that archive. I kind of want to see what they all look like all together. That was the case I'm also forgetting ones that we've gotten. Very pretty Gift of the Estates. Very pretty Rutha too. Okay, I can't complain. We did get like a lot of mythics. We got this one. Yeah, I think the only thing we didn't get that I'm sad about is I didn't get Lorehold Dragon. That and then some of the harder to get mystical archives for the Japanese archive thing. Because I would like to have those two, like another two fairies protection. We already got one, but still, it would like I could use many of those cards since I play white. So, like, oh, more. But this is also like I feel like I'm nitpicking since there were how many mythics I did get in this box, and it's really ridiculous. That's really surprising. This is one of the first world. I guess the way to put it is like first world problems. Like, oh, I'm sorry you didn't get the mythics you want. That's fair. That's fair. It's very first world of me. I really want to play Phoenix Wright, by the way. Just the Japanese artwork is just reminding me about that. They are releasing the one with Sherlock Holmes in it. But his name is not Sherlock Holmes for copyright purposes. It is Herlock Sholmes. Yes, I'll let you all think about that for a moment. Hey, whatever lets them whatever lets them release in English. I don't care. Whatever, do your thing. It's fine. I just think it's funny. I can't lie, I do think it's like actively funny. It's just very, very funny. It's like this is the mastery. This is that. This is that. That. This is that. This is. Oh shit, we have. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. Even though we didn't get like a bunch of these, we did get like a ton of mythics from this set. Like that's actually really impressive. Hold on. Like yeah, we didn't get all the Japanese archive ones, but we did. How many packs are there? There's like 36, right? So one. Sorry, wait, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. Actually, we did get more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15. Did I miss an archive? Or did I have? I think the foil. No, wait, no, because I counted the foil dress. Unless the full art planeswalkers. It's like 36? Oh, I did miss an archive. I missed that one. I believe that is the one I missed, actually. Yeah. Because this was the... Everyone has an archive. It's 50% chance of Japanese archive. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. So this is 18. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 is 12. That's 32. I think it is only 32 back. I'm always so bad at these things. I think that's the right number. Also off somewhere. Oh, the extent our planeswalkers might count for something. That's also possible. I don't think the list cards count for any. There's more. Wait. Oh, wait, no. These are our cards. These are not actual cards. Either way, I think we're fine. That's still pretty good. Damn. That's a lot of mythics. Also, this feels like a mythic. Herald's Horn is almost like a mythic to me. Damn. Well, that was fun. I'm happy I got to open it. I'm a little sad I didn't get stuff like lightning hit. There was so much blue. This will make Kelsey happy. Also, a little sad I didn't get the keys cards for Kelsey. So, but otherwise, I can't complain. I did want to open at least one Japanese box at some point. Like I wanted to try for War of Spark, and I got this one. So I'm like, okay, it is fun, and I am happy because I got to do something silly for today. So, yeah, I will not be back unfortunately Saturday because I think I might have to go to work for a little bit. So I'll be back Sunday around 10:30 a.m. I am actually going to we'll be playing Magic then. It won't be Pokemon because I had to push the Magic stream from then. So I want more people to see it. So yeah, we're going to do Pokemon and it's gonna be Magic stream. It's gonna be Pokemon and oh no, it's not Pokemon. It's gonna be Magic and it's gonna be more Strixhaven. So, I was going to open the box, but I already did that. So, we'll just play limited and we'll have a good time. So, thank you for coming, everybody. And I hope it was fun to see all the digital Mr. Archive stuff. So, yeah, I will catch you all later. I'll see you later. Have a good night. And I will try to end my stream now. I think I will end it now. Bye. Oh, always try your best, never regrets. See ya.